the last game that we saw, which India won against Bangladesh. Now there is this big news coming from there, which is that their wicketkeeper-batter Nurul Hasan has accused Virat Kohli of fake fielding. And I wanted your reaction to this. Now, this incident happened in the 7th over, which went unnoticed, not just by the umpires there, Chris Brown and Murray Erasmus, but also by the players who were involved, or the players who were in the middle, Bangladeshi players. But Nurul Hasan suggested in the press conference, this is what he said. He said, certainly the field was wet and it had an impact, and everyone saw that. And eventually what I felt is that when we were talking, there was a fake throw. And it could have been a 5-run penalty, and that could have gone our way. But unfortunately, even that didn't come. He said this to the reporters yesterday. Now, the incident was, I don't know if you've seen the incident, but if you haven't, the incident was Arshdeep collected the ball in the deep and threw it to the wicketkeeper. And Virat Kohli was there in the middle, and he sort of just tried to feign throwing. There you can see that throwing the ball, but the ball had directly reached. And the point that stands out for me, sir, here was that it wasn't the two players there were not really distracted. The two players, Liton Das and Shanto, they were not distracted, they were not deceived. Now, the law itself says pertaining to unfair play prohibits the deliberate distraction, deception or obstruction of the batter. And if an incident is deemed to be a breach, the umpire can declare that particular delivery as dead ball and award the batting side 5 runs. How do you see this? And also with Nurul Hasan now questioning the officials, could this go against him? Ashok sir, your reaction?
Yeah, see, may have first and foremost, they are so they're bad persons. You know, why don't they look at themselves? Why don't they look at the mirror itself? Well, even after Liton Das gave them a blinder of a start, why did they throw away the wickets? Why couldn't they bat sensibly? Why they were trying to hit sixes all the time? They were not trying to hit boundaries. They were trying to hit sixes, and they're 5'2" guys. They're not big guys who can smash the ball all around the park. You know, I accept that it was a comparatively shorter boundary square of the wicket, but you still got to middle the ball. You have to take it deep. Despite of that, despite losing 4 wickets and 9 runs, despite of that, they came too close. It was not a slippery outfield. It was not a fake fielding. It was bad batting by Bangladesh. And they should look themselves in the mirror and instead of finding excuses to save their skin, they should say we played bad cricket and we are ashamed. They should tell their countrymen that we are sorry, that we could have played better and we could have won this game.
And on top of that, when your captain is saying that the game was played in the spirit of cricket, that there was nothing that was wrong, you are actually questioning the match officials for not seeing it, for not reacting to it. Could that be a problem for Nurul Hasan? Questioning the match officials?
Yes. See, it depends on the match referee. What does he think? You know, it was not during the game. It was after the game. Maybe they let him go with a mild fine or a penalty. So I really don't know how it is going to turn around. But it is uncalled for. You know, you lost a bad game. You were running India close, but you lost it because of bad batting. And you know, even initially there was a talk that Liton Das, because he slipped, that they shouldn't have started the game. There are a lot of things. And there are ICC match referees, there are ICC umpires who will not take a side, you know, because you are in the eyes of the entire world. Why would you do these kind of things? So I was disappointed when Shakib initially said it was a wet wicket. The bottom line is that after they were ahead on that, they didn't want to play the game. Yeah. You know, if they had their wish, it should have rained the whole day and the game should have been abundant. When Liton Das went off to a blind, played a blind.
That's right. Also, the fact that this rule comes into play if the players in the middle are distracted by that fake fielding. But in this case, clearly, sir, in the video, both Shanto and Litton did not even look at Virat Kohli, and the umpires didn't look, and that's why it seems to me that Bangladesh are right now being sore losers, and they could have so done without trying to court this controversy where, they've lost a game. Be gracious enough to say that, that your opposition played better. But clearly they found themselves in another trouble other than the fact that they're all but out.